Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. It's been a heck of a series so far, Singy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming at you right after the break. The lefty, Mike Hampton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Leading off, Tony Womack. And the pitch. Close, but called the ball. So here we go in Game 6. Lined into right. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
Base knock center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Albert Pujols in the box now. Takes strike one. Big time power. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a 1-2. Now this is a rocket to left. Base hit. Womack headed for the plate. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
No outs. Runner on second. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones settles under this one. And there's one down. Jim Edmonds next up for the Cardinals.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In there, and it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Still only one out here in the inning. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
In the air, out towards left center. Jones makes the grab, and there's two gone. And now number 3. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, and they get the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Our pitcher in this game, Matt Morris.
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
Now, number 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
In for a strike, and a count even 1-1. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got it by him for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Johnny Estrada. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Jones leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show.
Born in the home of the Dodgers, D. Strawberry was the man as a toddler from Brooklyn. Look, Holmes, I'm from the era where that new era you wearing that woulda got took home. 718 was the code of them.
The wind and the pitch. Well struck right field. Drew going back some more, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for St. Louis, number 22. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next pitch is inside, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit hard, base hit. Sanders around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up for St. Louis, Tony Womack. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And the first offering is not close. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. In time, got him, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Mistake again.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Andrew Jones digs in now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. Edmonds makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting ninth. No pitcher.
Mike Hampton next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Inning over. One hit, one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And now it's going to be Albert Pujols. Doubled his first time up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Out to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Scott rolls. Next up for the Cardinals. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Rolls. Measures 6 feet 4 inches. 245 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Tapped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Braves 1. And the righty deals. Trying to bunt his way on. Throw to first is in time. And the bunt doesn't work out. Marcus Giles. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. Center field. Edmonds settles under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Number 7, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Drew next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Line drive. Makes the catch. Inning over. Braves go down quickly here, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Thomas going back on this one. Hits the fence. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Number 3 next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little high. In the air to left center. Jones. Long run on his horse. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Edmonds hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out on the tag. One out and a runner at second. Now a fly ball to right center. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 4-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And at second with one away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 22. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. So one out with two aboard. And up next for St. Louis, Matt Morris. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that bunted towards third. To second, that's one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-1.
And I ain't got a law degree. I can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too. We can't be all on E. Oh, I get it. Bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good. I guess it's hard to see. You always telling don't call police. You a rat. I guess you want all this cheese. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get up in it. I ain't really want to have to.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, catcher,
Johnny Estrada next up for the Braves. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and two strikes. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now one away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just...
And down on strikes. And there's two down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jones in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The 0-2. Right through there. Got him. That's his second strikeout. One left for Atlanta, and they trail it 4-1. And a pitch. That's hard hit in the line. Jones makes the catch, and there's one down. Now up for St. Louis, Larry Walker. 1 for 2. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
One down, base is empty. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Albert.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Albert Pujols drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And a little foul ball down that third baseline.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In the air, left field. Thomas sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1.
Pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, number 16. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Righty to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Thomas coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, J.T. Drew. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. His second home run of the series, and now they're out front. It's 5-4.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
In the air to left down the line. Sanders gliding to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Johnny Estrada next up for the Braves.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Strike two.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
To third, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Number 19 next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Estrada, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Rolls, brings it in for the third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. That has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Hard hit, base hit.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Armando Almanza getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Martin getting cranked up as well. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones flashes the leather on the running catch. Slow roller to first. Slings to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Reggie Sanders, the next to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Check on the runner, and he's back standing. In there for strike one. Sanders, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Strike two. He goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals 4. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The pitcher, number 36.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Eli Marrero. Runner on first with one down for him. The other way. Gets down, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, tag, got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the shortstop, number 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And there's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one just misses, and it's 3-2. Marcus Giles on deck for Atlanta. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive.
Reyes.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 52. Alberto. Reyes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Walker fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Tony Womack next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Coming home. The throw in. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a huge at bat in this game.
And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And that's in there for strike one. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. One runs in, another comes in to score. It's 7-5 now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Number 3 next up for the Cardinals. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. Goes down looking. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Braves 5.
Really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they inch closer. It's 7-6.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
On the ground. Fires over to first. And Estrada is out. Number 19 next up for the Braves.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now a 7-6 ball game. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals. Molina looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman, Tony Womack. And that one is in for a strike. The pitch. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Molina off of first with 2 away. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Jones puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped into center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs. Runner at first. At the plate, Charles Thomas. And there's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, out to left. Puts it away for the out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or to. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Jones rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 7-7.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, right field. Walker makes the play, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Just foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Tosses across to first. And that quickly 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Scott Rolls.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a strike. The pitch. Ball one there. That misses, and it's 2-1. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And now 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Jim Edmonds would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And the struggles continue in the postseason. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. And we are tied 7-7. King.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Drew in the box now. Takes strike one. In the air, left field. And that one gets down, fair ball. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Substitution now at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Dwayne Wise. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score at a base hit. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. First pitch, and he just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-0. And a strike in there. Winning run out second. No one out. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much.
Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the winning run, and the Braves force Game 7 with a walk-off win.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.